Hello everybody, my name is Stephanie Deese and I stamp at stephaniedeestamps.com, or I sort of have a stamp, I blog at stephaniedeestamps.com, but I wanted to jump on here because I had showed photos of an alternative I did of the January paper pumpkin from Stampin' Up, and this is my alternative. It is really just a flip book, and I did not decorate these parts, but you can decorate those parts. But I just wanted to quickly run through and show you basically that this, especially this paper pumpkin, was very nice in being able to create this flip book. I love the craft. I love everything about the copper. I love everything about this one. And basically you have everything you need to create this flip book in here. Other than, I use Fast Fuse, or you can use the peel and stick tape. Stampin' Up! Has that as well. You'll need snips, and then the D block, or the block that comes with the paper pumpkin thing. This is one that I had, well, this is actually one that I had created and had already done some stamping on. Okay, so with this paper pumpkin kit, to do the alternative, that was, the previous one was one that I had already opened. I thought it was a brand new one. Sorry about that. Basically, you have almost everything. I'm not going to use this stamp set. I'm going to use I am going to use that stamp set, but I'm going to use the one that I've already used. You can see it's loved. There's the ink spot Rich Razzleberry. Comes in your kit. And I'm not going to use that either. So I'm going to set this Rich Razzleberry and this aside. And I will be using that one. And set that aside. So this is what all comes in your kit. When you first subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you get a D block for doing the Paper Pumpkin kits. So that comes in your initial kit. And if you subscribe by March 10th, you're going to get a free gift upwards as from it's valued up to, I believe, $8 or $9. It's a free gift. So because we're celebrating 5 years with Paper Pumpkin, and I absolutely love Paper Pumpkin. It just, like I said, when I go through it, I just put it all together, and I did not use some of those Valentine's cards. So, and I get a couple a month, and these are only $19 a month. So this is what comes in this kit. Each month is different. So this kit had, and this is why I thought this one was such a good flip book. You can actually do any of them in a flip book. It has all the decorations you need. It has, like I said, the stamp set and the ink spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the envelopes. And with this one, I used four envelopes, okay? So we're going to use 4 envelopes. So let's get that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 envelopes. And I'm going to set that to the side. You also get glue dots. And in a lot of them, you get the Stampin' Dimensionals. You get, in this one, you get the enamel dots. In the February one, it also has enamel dots. That one of those come off. You're going to need, I'm just going to set this stack aside because I don't know, I didn't count how many I need. And I'm going to set this stack aside. It had 2 different designs in it. Okay, so four of these. So when I created this one, it was going to get a little thick, and it was going to get somewhat daunting, I guess, or a little thick. You can see this one in particular, I didn't, if you can see that, I didn't butt it right up against the opening of the envelope. You want to do that because you don't want to butt it right up against it. You want to leave some space because you want to have space for the thickness of flipping it and putting things in it. You want to be able to write notes. You want to be able to put pictures in it. So that's what you want. So here it is. You could just dampen this because it comes with a self-adhesive like normal envelopes. So you could dampen that and stick it to it. Hang on just one second. I've got to have coffee. That's so good. Look, you also get the ribbon with it. So this is a sort of just a mechanics type video. I just want to show you how to put this together, and then the decorating is totally you guys, okay? So here's the thing. You don't want to, and I hope you guys can see this, you don't want to butt it right up against it because you want to be able to have some thickness in this. And in that one, I was maybe this far away, and that worked pretty good. So this is a hinge, so you kind of want to get this far away, I think, for it to work well enough. And you can either use, you know, something to help you out and so we're going to roll the adhesive on it. Get some good coverage. A lot of times I like to use the other tape because when you use the other tape, the stick and peel tape, and I don't even know the real word for it. So let's line it up. If you're a stickler for lining up, let's line it up here. And let's line it up here. Make sure that you've got it lined up. So that will help you out in lining it up, okay? So it's not all cattywonk. And then so that creates your hinge. There, okay? So we're gonna do this one as well. You can either go ahead and burnish your score line or not. So we're going to use this one, and maybe about right there. That looks about the same. And see, right here is what I'm doing is I just want to measure it. These are self-adhesive banners. I love them. So now I know where to put my I've got it almost all the way up there. So now I know where to put it. Whoa, that's what will happen with fast fuse if you... And now we want to line it up again. So I'm going to line this here and line this at the edge of that. Make sure I've got it straight on the grid paper. And there you go. There's another one. This one is a little bit longer than the other. Okay, let's do one more. And we're going to, you can actually make them where they're, one might be thicker than the other to put something else in. But either way, if you just have a consistency to it, don't think you have to be perfect. Okay? Because that's not what this is about. Come on. That's the thing with fast fuse. You've got to do your check mark. Make sure I got it there. And then you can come back here if you so choose. You can still use that as like a little ruler or a space keeper. And then you just make sure that you're matching. And then that should give you, oops, I must have gotten some on that. So that should give you everything and all the space that you need for your flip book. except for here. You definitely are going to want this last flap to not necessarily bend on that creased edge, but it could actually have more of a, that's what I love about this envelope. So then what you do is with a lot of this, like the front, I had an entire pack. You glue this on, and then you decorate it. So that can be, you know, the front there, or not, because that one I didn't do. So these are the ones that I did, all the insides. So I did this one, a full one, but with, hang on, let me bring it in so you can see. This one's the full one, this one's not. So basically what I did with this one is I trimmed it down. So you just use the score line to cut on. And just be straight as you can. And you'll see that there's white here. Take your rich raspberry, and I'm going to see if I can grab the rich raspberry out of that one. And no, I don't have it. I like to save mine. But what you do is you take your rich raspberry and just do a little bit. That's not rich raspberry, but you know what? It is Flirty Flamingo. So if you have Flirty Flamingo, just do that, okay? So that was this one. Okay, and then I did a whole one. I just alternated them. This one's a whole one. And then this one is the same. It is a cut piece. So you just trim that off. We'll pretend that I trimmed it off and put it here. Okay, and so then you have these ready-made pieces that you just decorate and slide in, and then you use these, stamp on this Flirty Flamingo, oh my gosh, what is the banner? And then this as well, you stamp on it and use it how you want to decorate. And you have your vellum card, your vellum hearts, or your vellum banners. You can use those to decorate as well. And then you have your, where is it, the enamel dots. And then you also create, how I did, let me show you how I did an insert. So here, let's pick this insert. Well, let's pick another one. I don't like that one so much. We'll do this one. There's an insert decorated. You could put either a little picture that you've cut out or just a little love note there. And basically to create that tab, I peeled off the the banner, the self-adhesive banner, and basically just, I wanted a little, like half of it sticking up, or sticking out, about that much maybe. So there. So there's your banner or your little tab, and you just stick it in there, and you'll know that you've gone a little too far or not far enough, okay? So if you get it in there, and mine's just right here, so you might want to make it a little smaller. Easy to do. Just do it. Undo it and redo it, okay? And then put it in there and see if you've got it right, okay? So that creates that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. Well, that is the edge. Be careful here. What you don't want is you don't want to have, and of course my, okay, so I got this edge here, and then I applied the fast fuse to this edge. I'm glad you could see that. I'm actually looking at my camera now, and you can see it. So basically what you do is you line it up. I lined it up on this side, this left side. Made sure I had equal space here and equal space here and there. Just rub it down, okay? And then you have your tabbed piece. You have this piece to go in here. And then when you get it all full, I mean, it's just a lovely little, like you can chronicle the Valentine's Day with anyone who's special to you. So I do this left side, or what would be the left side over here. And then over here, again, and when you've done just one or two of these, you'll understand where you need to put your tape, okay, or your adhesive. So you put that down again, and so you'll have another to go in here, and you'll decorate that outside. And so let's get another full one here. So again, put it here, the adhesive on that side, and then just to make sure you're not going to go over, and I almost did there. Let's get some fast fuse going here, and I've almost taped my finger down to the fast fuse. So there we go. That one's down, and you'll decorate the outside of it and put you an insert. You'll decorate your insert, or however you want to do, put your picture or whatever there, and then you'll have this other piece. And you'll just cut this off, this flap, and whatever you do, do not discard those flaps. They can be used as a flirty flamingo, or even, I mean, look at this. You've got either flirty flamingo on this side, the copper hearts on that side. So you can definitely reuse those. You can actually reuse it in here and use the punch. Use a punch or something, a die cut that you might have that you want to add an element in here. I went with everything that was in the box and only what was in the box, because I wanted to show you how just the box you're only using 1, 2, 3, 4. I only used 5 cards, okay? And then the embellishments and stuff. So you can have the 5 cards, or you can use that entire thing to create. You can make this bigger. Keep adding to it, but I wouldn't add that much more to it. You might. Okay, so you might want to decorate this. I didn't on this one, but you might want to. You might want to put some embellishments down. You might want to just piece this down, use and decorate it how you want. You might want to decorate this one as well. I would think that you could use, you could cut that down. You could use that to add, or you could put the flirty flamingo side and decorate it as well. So you could use all of that. You could actually just also match these up, and you could have an entire flirty flamingo to it. You could do that. And then you can also decorate. This is the front, and this is the part that I did decorate here. Okay, this comes with the ribbon as well. And what did I do with the ribbon? I have a whole pack of ribbon here that is it's gorgeous. So that was the ribbon that I used. I just, kind of sort of measured it, and I did use some ribbon on some of these. There's ribbon on this one. See that one? There's ribbon on that one. Did I do ribbon on another one? I didn't, but just think, you can tie a bow and put a bow here. You can, there's just so many things you can do with this one. It's just crazy. It's awesome. But anyway, so yeah, and I'm gonna do some alternatives as well with each pack. So just keep checking back and with me, and I'll just show you some alternatives with each of them. I don't think I cut that short enough. Which with each of them. So that's it. That's my alternative. And if you have any questions, please feel free to just pop it in the comments below this video, either on Facebook, either on YouTube, or even on my blog, and I will get back with you and answer any questions to this. So I hope that you have a great day, and you guys just come up with alternative ways, and I would love to see a snapshot or even a video of yours, of your alternative project with that. I think that paper pumpkin is like the best thing in the world. If you want information on how to subscribe, just ask me and I will send it to you. It's only $19 a month in the US, and this one is Heartfelt Love Notes. And if I'm so super creative that a lot of times I get 3 a month, okay? And a lot of times I use all 3 of those a month. If I don't, I'm going to start giving these away, because some of them I've collected. I'm like, gosh, I need to do something with it, but I'm busy creating with the newer ones. So I do have some old ones that I would love to send to you. So I want to start giving these away. So I've got some more information about that coming up. So you guys subscribe, and you guys can get some extra goodies from me. So really, just subscribe before March 10th, and you will get your free, it'll be the anniversary edition, 5-year anniversary edition of Paper Pumpkin, and get a free gift with it. And I can't wait to see what that is. I'm so excited. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and you guys just keep creating, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.